So yeah, first Minecraft One Life, then X Life, then Afterlife, and now New Life. All 4 SMPs were hardcore series with some major twists, and most got a ton of popularity. So let's say that lately you've been watching New Life and you want to get caught up on what the previous seasons were, or you've just completely forgotten about what happened. Well, if that's the case, this is the video for you. In this video, I'm going to be explaining how each season of Scott's SMPs works, the winners, and last but not least, the losers. But yeah, let's begin with the first season of the Life series, One Life. One Life started around May of 2016, and it was basically hardcore Minecraft, but with a twist. So, you know how you regenerate hearts in normal Minecraft? Well, in One Life, all members of the server have a UHC system enabled, which means that when you take damage, you can't regenerate health. This system raised the stakes for the series, as the only ways you can regenerate is with golden apples, potions, etc. For your first 5 episodes, you have unlimited lives, but after that, if you die, it's over. The main goal for One Life was to kill the Ender Dragon, which only 4 people would do for season 1. But One Life will be unique out of the bunch because there will be a total of 3 seasons to One Life, some with their own weird spin-offs. Like in season 2, you have 20 hearts instead of 10. So yeah, not a lot going on for One Life, so let's move on to X Life. X Life is kind of weird compared to One Life for a couple of reasons. Well, each member of the server starts off with 10 lives, hence the name X Life, and on your first life, instead of having 10 hearts, you have just 1 heart. As the lives progress, you gain 1 heart, like on your second life you have 2 hearts, third life you have 3 hearts, 4th life you have 4 hearts, and you get the point. If you die in your 10th life, you're completely out of the series. Not to mention, it also had some pretty iconic faces this season, like Jack Sucks at Life and freaking popular MMOs. Anyway, the main goal for the SMP was for everyone to eventually die and end their series, which only a few people would do. Most people either went inactive halfway or just ended their series altogether. But I'd say X Life would be really significant out of all 4 seasons because it would be the most popular out of all of them, and I think that was because of the increased number of players and how X Life started around the time when people were being quarantined. I wanted to end this section of the video with the winners and losers, so I'll just list them now. I think that Jack Sucks at Stuff was out first, but it was kind of hard to research this type of stuff for X Life since the wiki didn't give me that stuff for evidence. No concrete winners for X Life since some people ended their series while still being alive. Okay, now Afterlife. Afterlife was kind of similar to X Life in that you start off with 10 lives, but it was very different in that it introduced a much more weird mechanic to the server. Well, instead of just being a normal human being on Minecraft, you know how Minecraft usually is, you're gifted an origin from the Origins mod. Basically, when you're granted an origin, you're a different type of mob in Minecraft, like bees, copper golems, roadrunners, etc. Each one has its own weird drawbacks and its useful abilities. Like for example, when you're a hippogriff, you can fly and pick up people. Every time a person dies on the server, they get assigned a different origin. Anyhow, the main goal for Afterlife was for everyone to eventually end their series, but just like X Life, some people would stop continuing the series for some other projects like Empires, or just completely went inactive halfway. But aside from the inactive players that obviously would have won, the winner of Afterlife would be Shovel, and the loser would be Smallish Beans. His death in the season was kind of pathetic, because while touching up his carrot farm, he dug up some dirt below him, and there ended up being lava there. The rest is history. Anyways, that's basically Afterlife summarized, so let's move on to the final season of Scott's series, New Life. Here we are at New Life. New Life is kind of similar to Afterlife in that the Origins mod was still enabled, but instead of having 10 lives, you have just 6 lives. I feel like that in the future, this concept will raise the stakes for the series a ton, if there's any chaos. But yeah, New Life has the Origins mod, the Create mod, some modded terrain, and some other weird modded features. As of right now, no one knows who will win and lose, but my last video was a predictions video for the server, which you should go check out. We don't know what will happen in the future yet because it kind of just started, and I want to keep this part of the video short since I plan on making a detailed summary of New Life in the future. But those are all of Scott's seasons summarized, from One Life to X Life to Afterlife, and now New Life. I hope you enjoyed this video, but anyways, goodbye fellow viewers.
Like and subscribe because this took me a while.